Hi, uh, this is Jasmine. Um, I have a lot on my mind, and I need somebody to talk to, so please sit with me, talk to me. I am feeling weird, I am feeling conflicted. I am feeling like my feet are sweaty, and I really need a shower, but ugh, showers, they are difficult, they are hard. I don't want to be wet. I don't want to be wet right now. I do not want that. Ugh, I just hate it. Like, you get wet and then you have to be dry, and there's like way too many steps, and like all the things that I have to do feel crappy. Oh, fuck. I just broke my bracelet. Did you see that? This is not a great day for me. Are you kidding me? I guess I have pliers. I can put this back together later. This is like my ex and I got us like for Christmas these Blues Clues like friendship bracelets cuz one of their special interests is Blues Clues, which like is one of the cutest things that I love about them. Like, they live their life by you can do anything that you wanna do. And I think that's cute. Um, Especially, I don't know, since like a lot of the alters in my system are a lot more like full of self doubt and afraid to try anything, and like maybe maybe if like I was a singlet, it would be easier for me to just go for things because I don't have like a lot of the same anxieties that they do. Like, I am like a little like, what's the word? High strung, maybe, but it doesn't keep me from doing things. Or maybe it's hyper. Maybe that's different from anxiety. Anyway, I mean, sometimes they can coincide, but you know. Um, I'm feeling weird. There's just all kinds of like conflicts in the system and also in the external world. There's so many different things that I want for my life that I want to have, and I feel stuck and I want to move forward, but I don't know how to do that because we all want so many different things. And like, I'm feeling like weird because I went to the grocery store the other day and I had a fun time. I chased around this robot who like is my best friend, who was so offended by my presence. He was like, "Get out of here. I saw that smart water in your cart. I'm a robot. I don't want to," you know, like but yeah, I don't know. I love going out, and like it's a little sad that like some of the best times I have are at Stop and Shop, but you know, like you gotta take the good that you have, and the good that I have is goofing around with Marty, the robot from Stop and Shop. Um, so like, yeah, I was there yesterday, and like one of my headmates, Anthe, she was like, I guess, sort of observing, and she thinks that the cashier that checked us out was really cute. And I was so like, I personally, I don't have attraction to men, so when I interact with them I can act very natural and like friendly, and like we could be best friends, right? But but like if I talk to a cute girl, I lose all eloquence. I'm just like, you're pretty. You're pretty. You know. So like, and anyway, Anthe is honestly, I guess she's never eloquent because she's bisexy. So she's like, you know, in my brain being like, oh, he's so cute, and like, why he should ask me out, and oh, I hope that he does. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, oh God, girl, like I want you to get what you need, but like at the same time, I really don't want to date a man, not because I don't think the guy seemed nice. Like, I thought he seemed like a cool nerd. Like, I would love to be his friend, but like probably not to date, just because I have a very gay brain, and I can't necessarily take out the gay. So yeah, there's that, and then I feel bad because I already said like I want Anthe to be happy, and then also like there's another part, Lucas, who exclusively likes men, and I'm just like, I don't like being in conflict because, like, for me, like, Lucas is like my opposite gay bestie who lives in my brain. And, um, yeah, like, I don't know. We're family, and I think that when you're family, you love each other and you want each other to have their needs met. You want them to feel fulfilled and connected to people in like the ways that benefit them. And just when you're a system, it's hard to get that. Yeah. Um and like obviously, well, not obviously cuz we're all different, but like for me, I'm like still super in love like with our ex, like head over heels in love. Like, yeah, I'm obsessed. I'm a simp. I'm a little simp, and there's nothing I can do about it. Ugh. And they're moving in less than 2 weeks. But like, yeah, so like they're moving to Wisconsin, right? But like at first they're gonna go to Washington to hang out with their bestie that they know from when they lived in California because they grew up there. And they're gonna have like a month vacation hanging out with her, and then they're gonna go from there to Wisconsin. Oh, why did I just get a weird pain on my eyeball? Ow. Anyway, then they're gonna go to Wisconsin. They're separating from their husband, and yeah, I mean, if this is your first video, I should probably like specify. My ex, when I met them, they were married, and we were in a like poly relationship. We were in a hinge. So my partner was dating their husband, and they were also dating me, but their husband and me, we were not dating. So, yes. It didn't really work out because, if I'm honest, um, the whole story is pretty much just the typical story of like how a hinge or how a lot of poly relationships tend to come to be. There's a married couple, things are not good, one or more is not happy, and they think, you know what would make things better? Another partner. Did it make things better? I mean, temporarily. For me, a little bit, because I was lonely. I'd really wanted a partner, and God, I love them. Oh, there's. Oh, fuck. Like, fuck. Sorry, I'm just not eloquent. But like, yeah, my ex is going to Wisconsin. They're gonna like figure out what they want out of life, and if that even includes a partner. Like, my ex is a system as well, and part of the conflict was that there were parts that were dating the husband, and then there were parts that were dating me because they didn't like the husband. And there are also parts that were dormant while when the relationship, the hinge, was made official. So they felt that they didn't get to consent to being in a relationship with me. And like the added like kicker is that they also didn't really get to consent to marrying the husband. That was a point of contention in the marriage, was a lot of the alters were just not present when that decision was made. So they ended up feeling like their agency had been stripped from them, and they just, woke up in this relationship that they didn't want. And that is very relatable. I mean, a few of us felt that way about our ex as well. But I don't know. Like, it's so hard because the parts I was dating, they still love me, like, deeply. And like, we were talking on the phone earlier, and one of the alters, Gabriel, was just saying that he's trying to keep it together, but he wants to be with me. And it's like devastating to him that he can't be with me now, and that he has to move to Wisconsin, and that there's this big possibility that the Kit, who's like one of the other alters in their system, will decide that like when they're away in Wisconsin, that like it's possible that she finds someone else who's not Ethan, the husband, and also not me. It's possible that she decides that she wants to be alone. And and like, yeah. And I guess like Gabriel feels like he wants to honor that. Like, he wants to give Kit, like, if she wants it, a good relationship experience, because her experience with Ethan, it was toxic, and for a bit it was a little bit like neglectful and abusive, and which is why like some of the alters really didn't like Ethan and why they sort of felt drawn to me, I think. um but I have like weird conflicting feelings where like I love them and I feel like they really are my person, and like right person, wrong time, and I want to hold on to that, but at the same time I'm 31 and I know exactly what I want. Like our whole system, I mean, we a lot of us do want the same thing in different flavors. Like as far as a relationship goes, um like it is difficult to find a partner that like suits everybody, like because of like the sexuality stuff. But if I think about it, it's not that hard because like Lucas isn't necessarily sold on like needing a cis man as a partner. um and like what was great for Lucas was like so like our ex like is a system too, so like some of the alters are trans men like he is, so he was able to like have someone that really related to that experience, and like it was really beautiful to see him like get to feel seen in that way. um and yeah, sorry, I'm like losing my train of thought a little bit. But I don't know. It's it's something like I don't want to let go of them, but at the same time because like they don't know what they want yet, and like I'm not saying that in a mean way, like they're younger than me, and the circumstances that they had, you know, contributed to them not being able to figure out what they wanted. Like they were parentified like horrifically. They had to raise like so many of their siblings, and um they had to leave their family, not really because of their own choice. I don't want to get too into that because it's really personal. But then like they went from raising babies to raising a baby, um Ethan, uh and because of that, like they didn't they didn't have any time to figure out who they were or like what they wanted. But I do know what I want. I mean, like me specifically, I want I want a partner, like really really badly. I mean, for me, like I like AFAB people, like someone AFAB, someone like a little nerdy like me, um, that I can just like goof with and laugh with, watch movies with, like cook with, like eat food with, like do crafts with, like chase robots and Stop and Shop with, um, and like I feel like at this time, like yeah, like I'm a hot mess, but I have the skills necessary to love someone. I think all of us do. Um, Vulnerability can be hard, but like it takes time. Like you slowly open up to someone, right? Um, and I really do feel that like I have what it takes to be a good partner, and I want that. And like I don't know if I'm ever gonna want kids or anything like that. There's like, you know, different alters in my system who definitely really want to have kids, but like if we're talking about me, I don't know if that's what I need. I just want someone like I want to be the girl that like they come home to, like because like I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to work like a 9 to 5, and obviously I do want that, and that's a goal that I am working towards. But if I never can, and I'd like to find someone who like can accept that and sees that I do still have value. Like I don't know. Um and like the other thing too is like we all go back and forth a lot on like whether or not we should drive. Like I personally I feel really afraid to drive just cuz we dissociate like pretty heavily, and one of the ways that it affects us is it like makes our vision very foggy. And sometimes like we'll lose our vision for like a split second, like almost entirely. And I don't think that that's safe, like when you're driving a vehicle. um and like maybe over time with like therapy and IFS, because we did get a therapist that we see on the 14th at 2 p.m., maybe like, well, the dissociation will be cut down enough that our eyesight is better and like we will be able to drive. But like, yeah, I want to be like a cute stay-at-home girlfriend. I want to make my partner like, I want to make them cute breakfasts and lunch for work, and I want to cook dinner, and I want to do laundry. Like, I don't know what it is. I love to be of service. Like, I just want to show you. I guess I'm like an acts of service person, but like, I just, God, like, I want the simple things. I don't even need anything that extravagant. And like, I don't have a lot of money, and I don't need that in someone else. I just want a friend, like a romantic friend who will also scissor me, but like, you know. But yeah, I want it to be Kai. But I also don't want to wait a million years and then find out that I could have found somebody who fulfilled me in the ways that Kai did or could, and like, you know, I missed all that time. I know like it's not good to put like a time limit on things, but like I would love. Why does my eye keep having a weird pinchy stabby feeling? It feels weird. Like the eyelid. Um I just I want to like find someone by like 35 maybe. Like I'm 31 now, and maybe it's not good to put like a time limit on things, but I don't know. I have goals, like, I don't know. Sorry, this is just rambling. I don't make sense. I'm incoherent, but this is just what's on my mind.